Ooh, we are live. I think it's
Dude,
loading up.
if
Hey,
you
it's
move that
fighting.
chair anymore, you're gonna fall over.
I know. I know.
Maybe if I refresh your page. Yeah,
What's it looking like? It looks good.
we up. We up.
Awesome.
You do have the full channel listing open right now on Discord.
Let me copy this. Make sure Boots isn't running out of the house. Copy link. All right.
Let me get the link too. Oh, you already sent it. Okay. I'm sending it to uh the bartender group chat too. I may send it to. I'm sending it to the managers.
You don't need to. Chris has the notifications on.
He's a real one. Oh, we don't have music commands on this channel.
Can't play music anyways, brother. It's YouTube.
That who?
What is that in the background? In
What?
that big tub. What is that?
My pork rinds, bro?
What a W! I thought that's what that was. What's up, Kason?
Dude,
What's
it's
up?
all.
I'm jealous. I gotta tell Genesis right now. Give me some pork rinds.
Hold on. Here you go. Check this out.
Can it crackin', guys? Can it crackin'?
No, this is what we're gonna crack and check this out. So we're gonna start this off with. We got a snack pack today. It's not even like the normal snack pack. It's a Jello. Like, I wonder if you can hear this. I wonder if you can pick it up at all.
Oh God! Stop that. Boots,
All right, here we go.
You're trolling.
Boots, turn off the computer. Ooh. You know, there's some
Hey,
juice in
Tristan's down bad. Tristan's down bad. Oh my God.
What's Tristan down bad about?
Bro, Tristan's probably loaded up the most money into steak and just hasn't scraped anything. It's actually kind of sad. Like he's kind of like the little engine that could. Damn. Hold on, I gotta.
By the way, this is not working.
Yeah.
First Sunny D fails, and now the sugar-free Jello pack fails, dude.
Yeah. All right, guys. So you can't crack in a Sunny D, and you can't crack in a snack pack.
Next week we're gonna do a whole watermelon.
Yep. Yep. Oh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It tastes like shit.
Well, I guess we'll start off with the intro. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Any Given Monday podcast. I'm Hunter. This is Nate. He currently looks like he's dying trying to shotgun a snack pack. You know what we're here to talk about? We're here to talk about wild card weekend updates. The Cowboys suck again, guys. Who's surprised? Some more UFC 97, UFC 300.
Let's just give it a quick little for everyone to hear that.
We'll let that one marinate. We'll start off with the way the wild card weekend started off with. We all had the Browns winning. The Browns came out, and the Browns are the Browns. And they lost to the Texans. CJ Stroud might honestly be. I had a snack pack.
What?
I had another snack pack.
What?
A beer.
What?
Another beer.
Dementia.
A Bloody Mary.
A Bloody Mary.
And a Browns loss.
The Browns loss was something I didn't expect. Honestly, I was so hyped for the Browns this weekend too, and I really wanted them to win. I actually even said, I think on last podcast, I think I had them pick to win. Like,
Yeah, I think we
if they
all
got put
did.
in, I had them pick to win. Like, I was ready for that. Look at my lips, dude. They're so colorful.
Yeah, they're red. If y'all didn't
But
know, Nate's dad is Santa Claus, so red lips run in the family. So
yeah, they do.
he's transitioning right now.
Yeah, they do.
Not the monster rehab.
Hey, we're on the essentially the Arnold Palmer right now. Got to have me my little Arnold Palmy for the stream.
Oh, they're so good.
So I did not expect the Browns to lose, dude. I was so surprised, but it's so good to see them winning. I do not know.
Fire!
But
well, guys, what we do know is Joe Flacco is not getting a contract extension from the Browns. Where will Joe Flacco end up next? Probably back on the couch. I don't see any team really. I mean, unless he wants to be a backup quarterback, I would definitely bring him in to be back up a rookie. I can't think of any teams I can actually see him on. Maybe.
I mean,
I can't.
let's say they do draft. Let's say they do draft a quarterback this year, in which I don't.
No.
The Browns.
They don't need to draft a quarterback. They have Watson.
How was his season?
He blew his shoulder out. He was doing decent.
When he was playing.
He
was average.
He beat the Ravens. Joe Flacco's 90. He's 90 years old.
It's okay. Give him a contract extension. Max extension. Highest paid player in the NFL.
God.
Let's make it controversy. What's the next game? Oh.
What?
$32 years. 32 years.
32.
That was the
Huh?
We went 32 years without a playoff win.
Oh, we're gonna get to that one. We're gonna go in order.
And then we had the
I'll save it. Next, after the Browns debacle, wild card weekend kind of sucked, guys. Until I said, I'm gonna be the one that said it. I said the Lions and Rams were gonna be the best game of wild card weekend, and right now, I mean, they're taking it home. It's looking like it was the best one.
But for KC and Dolphins, though,
was boring.
I mean, they threw the football, it froze midair. They went to halftime. They threw the football again, froze midair, and they happened to have caught it in the end zone for the Chiefs. 24/7. The ball froze. All the players are still stuck on the field.
They're still there.
It looks like Elsa got angry outside. Is what happened to the KC Dolphin games.
Taylor Swift might be Elsa. That might be what that means. We'll find out. On the next episode. Game number 2, Dolphins Chiefs. We had the Chiefs coming out on top. A lot of people thought they weren't going to throw the ball downfield. I think me and Nate had other ideas.
We had the insider information.
Because I took the over on Patrick Mahomes passing and it hit. What didn't hit was Tyreek Hill got a 62-yard catch and needed 82 yards. And guess what else he caught the rest of the game? A freaking L. He caught a freaking L, and that was it. The Dolphins need to probably move on from Tua. They threw out a crazy, this is how I knew it was cooked, right? They threw a crazy stat out before the game started, and it was Tua is 0-5 when it's below 45 degrees. That's actually nuts to me. That's actually crazy. I don't think Tua's that guy. I think they need to move on from him. They got Tyreek Hill for one more year, then he's probably going to retire. Waddle's going to be the number one. I don't know where they go from here, but you have to move on from Tua.
Tyreek Hill's. I don't know if we can talk about Tyreek Hill's retirement. You already heard what he said he's going to do when he retires, right?
Was it him that said he's going to be a porn star, or was it?
Yeah, he's going to be a porn star. I'm subbing.
Yeah. OnlyFans, let's get it popping. He said that on Cam Newton's pod. Cam Newton is a very, very funny individual. Just his reaction to everything. We love to
act like Shannon Sharp.
I think I like. I don't know. Shannon Sharp's acting like an old head now, which I think really fits.
Hey, he's out there. Go, come on now, Unc. You can't be doing that, Unc.
Hell yeah. My boy Jimmy in here. Shout out Jimmy. Woo! We got an Eagles fan in the chat. We're going to get to that. Yeah, Chiefs took it. We knew the Chiefs were going to take it. They had that mystical swift power amongst them. We knew Travis Kelce was... Everyone called me crazy. All right, guys, we do a lot of sports betting. If you ever get in the Discord, you'll see it. We do a lot of sports betting. Everyone said I was crazy for taking the Kelce over. I'm smashing the Kelce over every playoff game.
We didn't even share that line.
This might sound crazy. This might sound insane. I think the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. I think the Texans get beat by the Ravens. I think the Chiefs beat the Bills, who are going to win tonight. And I think the Chiefs beat the Ravens. Why? I don't know, because Taylor Swift. Why not? It'd make a great album. But yeah, we'll get on to the next round here in a minute. We have what was after that?
Cowboys Packers.
Cowboys Packers. Let me adjust my seat for this. Dallas Cowboys. What happened? I mean, it was terrible, bro. I mean, I made a video last night and I'm about to say all the same things I said. Terrible quarterback play, terrible offense play, terrible defense play, awful defense play. You don't have a running back. I said all year, get a better running back. I said all year, go get a bigger wide receiver so you don't have problems in the red zone. Your coaching finally got exposed again. He's gone. I'm actually mad I didn't wake up to see that bum being fired this morning.
He's probably still driving to work.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Dallas is worse than us right now.
Dak, you keep Dak. One, Dak's going to keep putting you in a position to not draft a good quarterback, so you might as well pay him so you're not stuck with J.J. McCarthy. I will say, whatever team drafts J.J. McCarthy in the first round, fire your GM immediately. But that being said, yeah, the Cowboys are just bad, dude. They were like, so when Aaron Rodgers left, that was daddy, right? They're like, daddy, no, don't go get the milk. And then a few years later, stepfather Jordan Love stepped in. Hello, kids. And took over the reins. The Packers not only own the Bears, they own the Dallas Cowboys.
And they own my team too.
I will say, I picked the Cowboys by 3 touchdowns. That's how good their team is. And I told everyone, I did not take any CD over lines. I said, I've won a championship in fantasy football from Jair Alexander clamping up Justin Jefferson. I will not touch a CD betting line this week. And what happened? They got clamped. I mean, CD.
I was smart to take Jake Ferguson.
Yeah, definitely. Here's the things you can look at now. People are going to say, well, their stats were good. Brother, they were passing out of a 30-point deficit. So everyone's going to throw the ball 50 times when you're passing out of a 30-point deficit. All of y'all said Micah Parsons was the best defensive player in the league. I mean, I guess all 3 defensive players about to be out this week anyway, so that's
Aiden
Respectfully.
Hutchinson put on a better show than him, and Aiden Hutchinson's he's a rookie.
And Nate said he was worried about the Aiden Hutchinson line. I think Aiden Hutchinson got a sack the first play.
Let's look at the stats.
Shout out Jamar Gibbs. I hope they bench you next week. You actually made me mad. I needed you to get 11 touches.
Brother, he's a rookie too. Hop off.
I know.
All right.
I will not.
Stats.
Gibbs and Montgomery rushing attempts is banned from my slips for now on.
So for Jordan Love, he went 16-21. Holy shit. He went 16 for 21 passes.
Let's go Lions. Let's go Lions.
I can't hate the Packers right now. I want to hate the Packers. I was bred to hate the Packers because I'm a Lions fan. But looking at what they're doing, if we have to play them, then we have to take a different approach to what we did at Thanksgiving because we got destroyed at Thanksgiving.
Look, guys, I don't take a lot of dubs, but I'm gonna take this dub. I said Jordan Love was gonna be a dog. Continue, Nate. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you did say that. I could back you up on that. You said that super early in the season. You said he's gonna be like a comeback player or something like that. And
hold on one second. Tyler, I didn't take the Rams hype. I said the Lions were going to win. I voted in our poll and said the Lions were going to win. I had to prove that to Manny last night because Manny was talking like he was like, I'm the only one that picked the Lions to win. Brother, it was like a 50-50 poll. All right, continue, Nate.
Yeah, you keep telling him to shut up. But we had Aaron Jones pretty much carried that entire game. He carried that entire game.
And I was scared to take the Aaron Jones over rushing. Dog. He's just him.
Aaron Jones is such a good running back, and I've never hated him, but he's always been a key part to their offense. And to see him finally blow up apparently what was supposed to be a top 5 defense, felt great. It felt great watching that happen because all the Cowboys fans that did manage to come to Buffalo left very extremely disappointed, and I was very happy because I don't have to see him the rest of the season.
Let's go. Hey, like me and Nate love pissing off Cowboys fans. Every time Dak threw a pick, all you hear is me and Nate yelling across the store, "Here we go!" Motherfuckers were mad.
Shout out to the couple that walked out on a $90 ticket, and I have your Oakleys. Matter of fact, I'm about to wear them on stream.
There we go. All because she picked the. I was looking at that last time. I was wondering who picked the Packers. I was like, whoever picked the Packers is gonna win this. I do want to say, there we go. I think we skipped this a little too far. CJ Stroud is a dog, bro. I hope H-Town's not in here because I can't say that around him or Tim because, I mean,
Houston's getting blown out.
Guys, I have what was the bet? Was it $500? I have a $500 bet over the next 3 years the Texans don't make the Super Bowl. And if they make the Super Bowl this year, I'm going to be sick. We're going to be doing installments of $25 a week. Hold on. Do I have milk at home? No, ma'am. There we go.
You gotta go get milk.
Yeah. Tim got 32. Bro, that's what I said. Tim was like, Tim was lit when the Bills clinched. Tim was lit when the Texans benched. He was lit when the Lions won yesterday. I'm like, it must be nice having 32 NFL teams, bro. That's such a W. You're just never sad. Bro's a Lions, Bills, Texans fan. Like, what exactly? But Lions, a playoff win after 30 years. What? They haven't won one in 30 years,
the Lions won again. I say the Lions won again. All we do is fucking win. Oh my God, dude. I had a dream about it last night. I had a dream about it last night.
It was such a good game.
Hunter, you were alive the last time they won a playoff.
No, I was not.
Dude, you're like 80.
Stop. 1992 was the last time the Lions won. I was kind of salty. For some reason, they started a Stafford sucks chant. And I'm like, Stafford made y'all relevant, even
It's
though y'all
okay.
didn't go to playoffs. Puka was
I
hooping.
think
Puka might be the best wide receiver I've ever seen. I can't. Puka is like, he's not
he,
white, so I can't say that. He's what?
he's Samoan. He's
Puka
Samoan. He's Hawaii. He's
Puka
from
is a
Hawaii.
Samoan CeeDee Lamb. The way
But
Puka
he's
gets
small.
open is insane.
Puka, I think, is like if he's small for a wide receiver. I think he's sitting at like 5'10" or something. He's a fifth round draft pick. He's a fifth round draft pick. Nobody saw that
Here's the
coming.
thing about Puka. You can look at Puka and you can because he's on such a great team for him. You can see in his route running how much he's benefited from working with Cooper Kupp because Cooper Kupp's by far top 3 route runner in the NFL. Amazing route runner. You can tell how much Puka's learned from that and how great of a receiver. Puka is going to be a great receiver. Puka is the future of the Rams. Even I don't know what they do after this year. I think a rebuild's coming. I mean, this was supposed to be a rebuild year, honestly, and they're still in the playoffs. They just probably need to go get a quarterback, have them sit behind Stafford for his. I think Stafford comes back for one more year. He's still on my stay away from in Dynasty though. I think he's gonna take too many hits. You think Puka's gonna Puka is a dog that fights through hit.
Look,
I
I
don't
I
know.
had I had this thought. Okay, let's flash back a couple years. Okay, when the Chiefs had no Tyreek Hill, and they had to focus on one person in the playoffs, and that was Kadarius Toney.
Yeah.
I had this thought: do you think this is Puka's Kadarius Toney year, where he's going off? He's the human joystick, like they said he was,
No.
and then they turn around this year, Mr. Drop Passes,
No.
no receptions, no
I
yards.
don't think that.
I don't think
I,
that either. I
can't
just had to pull that out.
I can't even think about talking about Puka and KT in I can't even fathom them in the same domain expansion. I can't even fathom them in the same realm. Like
Now, Puka has a lot more headroom. Okay, his roof is much higher than KT because this is Puka's rookie year. This is his rookie year, and he's putting up numbers like this. That's crazy.
what is going to be interesting is seeing Puka with another receiver. Because what if this is all just a Matthew Stafford effect? Matthew Stafford is a great. How do I put?
He's a great leader.
He's a great leader. He knows how to get people the ball and when to get it to them. It's going to be really good to see.
But look at the
That's going to
12
be the
years
tell of
he's
the tape.
suffered.
It's going to be to see if Puka can do it with another or another quarterback because he's going to have to. The
Because
Rams are
there's
not. I'm telling y'all, this is what's going to happen right now. The Rams are drafting JJ McCarthy, and he's going to sit behind Stafford for a year. I don't know who. I don't know who
I would
told
like
me
to see
that,
that.
but
I would really
I
like to
think
see
that's what's
that.
going to
I think
happen.
the Rams always have somebody that is a sort of a system quarterback, okay?
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy is the
Stetson Bennett
epitome.
season. I wish, bro.
No. I don't want him,
He's an
dude.
alcoholic,
I
bro. He
don't want
can't
him.
do it.
He's
Hey,
48 years
that
old.
would
He's
be
older
such
than
a good
Flacco.
story, though. I'm all for people overcoming their demons, bro. So I'd love to see Stetson get some starts in the NFL.
I want to see
Um,
some Johnny Manziel type shit happen. Put Stetson Bennett in.
oh God.
I think they have Carson Wentz behind Matthew Stafford. I think he stays.
Lewis broke 10K. Just saying.
Oh god. Um it's there's so many things I can say and there's so many things that I want to say but I can't get it out in time. And we'll just stop it at this. I think JJ McCarthy is a great fit for the Sean McVay offense. And I think if JJ McCarthy can fit in anywhere where a system quarterback is needed, the Rams is a perfect spot
Well,
for him to land at.
they're definitely getting a they're really keeping Mike McCarthy. Bro, I said I was shook when I woke up and he wasn't fired. I think JJ McCarthy will do good in that offense because I think it's going to be you can run that. He's really good in a play action offense, and they can turn that offense to a really good play action just because the running back. I mean, what's
Kyron
his name?
Williams. And
Kyron
he's
Williams
a
is a
rookie too.
dog. It's Kyron Williams a rookie or a
Or
sophomore?
is this a second
I
year?
think this
I'm
is
actually
second
gonna look
year.
this up.
Mike McCarthy, the next great Lions coach. Mike McCarthy is the next great commentator. Mike McCarthy probably. Uh, Here's the thing: Mike McCarthy will he'll coach somewhere. He will not be
Okay.
coaching the
He got drafted in 22.
22. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this is his sophomore year. So I like Kyron Williams. I think he's a dog. He's absolutely a monster. So to have him with a dual threat, whether you don't know he's coming up the middle or if he's going out on the outside for a little pass.
Tyler said Mike McCarthy and Jason Garrett going to be some goons in that commentator box on Sunday nights. That's funny. What was the? Oh yeah, I mean yeah, Lions, Rams. Yeah, I mean, all we could hope for. Finally, a good wild card game. All the others were kind of lackluster. Um, we knew it was going to be good. Stafford wasn't going to go out until the very end, and they did. On to tonight's games, though. We have one blowout and hopefully one banger. And then do you have any lines for tonight? Do you have any slips?
No, I may put it
I
on,
got
but
I got
it's gonna be a double game one, so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
both
I
games.
got one I'll talk about here in a minute. We'll start off with the I can't remember who's first. Josh Allen rush TD. I think that'd be a good
It
line.
That would be.
Lock it. I almost locked it today. I'll tell y'all mine in a minute.
Is it still snowing up there right now? Because
That's the thing. I
the Bills
don't.
will still be slinging the ball, but
It's
the
gonna
Steelers.
be yeah. It's gonna be cleared out. It's not snowing. It's cold. They said it's actually gonna be warmer than they thought. Um, that being said, I took here. We'll talk about the lines I have, and then we'll talk about the outcome of the game. Um, who's playing right now? Oh, Embiid. I got Embiid lower than 50 guys, so we're gonna pray that hits. Um, all right, so $25, $600 bet by the $600 win by the way. Shout out Nate hitting a banger yesterday. Nate was worried because Dak had 2 touchdowns and there was like 7 minutes left. He was like, he's not going to get the other one. I said, brother, he getting that touchdown. They playing right now? Not. Oh yeah, the Sixers. Yeah, they're playing early game. There are a lot of early basketball games today. I've been so immersed into basketball. Like sports betting has actually helped me be able to watch it. Chris Boswell over 2 field goals. There we go. What a W.
All green.
Chris Boswell over 2 field goals. I think they're going to do good enough. Najee and Rudolph are going to get them in range. I think they're going to kick some field goals today. Dalton Kincaid over 35 and a half. I feel like that's such a money line. I feel like
I'll
that's
tell you
such a
this.
money line play.
Take the Najee touchdown. Najee touchdown.
I think Najee touchdown
That's
is
a
a
hit.
W. I
And
got
I
Dalton
don't know if that's
Kincaid
multiplied or not.
over 2 or over 1.5. Over 1.5. So has to get 2. Dalton Kincaid, 35 and a half receiving yards. I feel like that's money. He's had 84 and 87 the last 2 games. Mason Rudolph over 170 passing. I'm going to keep tapping that line. If you can't pass over 170 as a quarterback, what are you doing in the NFL? And I think, like, let's be honest, 170 is low passing, and I would take that all day, especially they're going to be passing out of a deficit. Let's be serious right now. I say that, but I thought the Packers were going to be passing out of a deficit. Jesus. We got Josh Allen over 224 and a half passing. I still feel like that's a free line. 224 is insane for a Josh Allen type quarterback. I think they're going to be putting up in the air a lot. That being said, I've been tapping the Stephon Diggs anytime for the last 3 weeks, and I'm tapping it again. He's due for a touchdown. What is Gabe Davis out? I think Gabriel Davis is out. I might be tripping. I can't remember. I thought he got hurt.
Got hurt. I think he got hurt last game, so he's out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gabe.
He didn't get hurt as bad as Tyler Higbee last night, though.
I was gonna say, yeah, he tore his ACL. He tore his ACL. Not only did he tear his ACL, he got dunked on his head. Talk about tearing your ACL, a spinal injury, and a loss.
That was kind of a dirty hit, honestly. Like that was a super low.
Yeah, but
Coming
he was
downhill,
already
you know,
flying
that's
through the
hard.
air. I mean, I think it could have been a lot worse had he tried to stop himself. Because had he tried to
Here's
stop
my thing.
himself, I think he would have put his whole weight into his knee, and that would have looked like some Nick Chubb type stuff.
I know I'm gonna sound like an old man, but like whatever happened to the wrap up, like you throw your fucking whole body into him, arms into him, tackle, like that's the like whole standard here. Like I'm gonna use my water bottle here as a
Brendan,
reference. Like he came here and he went that way. If you
Bre-
come here, wrap,
yeah, but
he's
it
going
was
that way.
it was a good.
It was a good
It
defensive play.
here's the thing:
However,
had
that
Tyler Higbee got off the ground on that catch, it would have been okay. But his foot planted. It was just really unfortunate. Brendan Pullen. When do the Seahawks play? We play the same time as the Cowboys next week. We had a bye week. Yeah.
I saw a thing last night. It was like breaking news. Dak Prescott will be out for the remainder of the season because he was dog shit or
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Um
hey, Brendan, when do the Lions play next week? Look at that one for me real quick.
who are you taking in I mean you're taking Bills, right?
Bills versus Pitt.
Yeah.
TJ Watt's out.
Yeah.
TJ Watt's out, I think. So
I think he
I take
is.
I think I take Buffalo. Buffalo's in their own elements. They're in the cold. Pittsburgh's used to the cold, but they're not used to this wintry mix. Nobody's used to that. Buffalo lives in that.
Yeah, they're still
So,
out. Gabe Davis is still out. So
okay. So I think
interesting.
Buffalo takes it. I think it's going to be a run heavy game. I think I see what's his name? Josh Allen. I see him hitting 226. I see him
Oh yeah.
hitting
I think that's
226
money.
easy.
I think Rudolph is money. I put guys. I don't bet over $10. I feel like it's just such easy. You're like $10 win 200. Such easy risk reward.
Oh, did
Um,
Mason Rudolph? He had 1.5 passing touchdowns. That's for 2.5.
I wouldn't
I
take.
would
I wouldn't take
I
that.
would love to take that in a hit. That would be such a good
I think
win.
170 is money. I don't know if he'll throw for 2 touchdowns. I really don't need him to throw for 2 touchdowns either. I need those Chris Boswell field goals. So we're both taking Bills. On to the next. We got the Eagles and the Bucks. Gonna be a really good game. AJ Brown out. He's a drama queen. Who cares? Probably ruined the Eagles locker room. Get him out of there.
Hold
Um,
on. Hold on. Pull up the graphic. We need to check the weather for Philly games at Philly. Okay.
while you do
Philly,
that, I'm gonna tell him my line.
Philadelphia Eagles, Philadelphia weather.
I got Chris Godwin over 5 receptions. I feel like that's a pretty solid play. He's either gonna push it or cash it.
Okay. We have snow. It's going to be snowy. How snowy though? It's at 7 p.m. Monday night at light snow. Okay.
I
Oh, show
got
me.
Chase McLaughlin over 6.5 kicking points. I feel like the Bucks are going to get in the red zone a lot. I think the Eagles defense is good enough to get some stops, so we're hoping we see that. Um,
Okay. We can take passing yards on Jalen Hurts today, I think, or at least
I actually
Smith.
I didn't take any quarterback. I didn't take any big name wide receiver. Or well, I guess other than Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin, game is in Tampa. You're right, game is in Tampa. Um, I took Chris Godwin over 5 receptions. I took Chase McLaughlin over six and a
Oh, it
half
is in
kicking
Tampa?
points. Yes, it is in Tampa.
Oh, I forgot they went. Wait. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. Okay,
took
okay, that makes
Quez
sense.
Watkins over 12.5 receiving. I took Julio Jones over 16.5 receiving. And I took Kenneth Gainwell over 2 receptions. I feel like that's money. I feel like a lot of people I think they're going to spread the ball out with AJ Brown being out. And I still have the Bucks winning this game.
I would still take the is with AJ Brown being out, it's even more likely, but I would still take even if AJ Brown was in the Devontae Smith line.
What is it, 66?
Yeah, 66 he has to get, or the receptions is a good one, or targets. He gets consistently 5 targets, and that's
Yeah.
with AJ Brown. And then yards receiving. It's last game was pretty rough against Arizona. I think he actually got pulled out.
Yeah, no, I don't think he played at all. I think he was hurt.
He got pulled out a little bit later into the game, but I I think he hits that. I think he hits that. It's my that's a this is me coming out. This is me being like, I think that's questionable, but I think that hits tonight only because AJ Brown is out. Also, Kenneth Gainwell, 13 and a half rushing.
Yeah.
I got to throw that out. Look at his last 5
That's
games.
that's a really good line. I still took the 2 receptions because I feel like they're just going to be. I feel like everyone's going to get some touches this game, guys. I feel like every Eagle's going to get some touches, so we'll see. It's going
Wait,
to be
who has an
interesting.
interception line? Taron Johnson. Taron Johnson on Buffalo has a defensive interception line.
Nice.
And it's 2.75.
Would not touch that if my life depended on it.
What if it hits though?
There's always that what if.
There's that question.
That what if.
It always gets you.
Yeah, so we got Bills and are you going Tampa or are you going Philly?
Baker Mayfield, baby. I'm taking
Baker,
Tampa.
baby. It's the Bake Show.
I love it, dude.
We both got Bills. We both got Bucks. It's gonna be hopefully some banger football. Speaking of banger football, we can kind of guess what's gonna go on next round by our predictions. Let's look at these playoff brackets. If it's updated. All right, so we're gonna have locked in officially Green Bay and San Fran. I'm taking San Fran quite literally for the same reason I took Dallas. High-powered offense, stout defense. But Green Bay has proven me wrong once. Let's see if they prove me wrong again. Nate, what do you think about that?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know what to think at this point because I just saw how they played last night. And I know San Francisco is super injury ridden. They're gonna force Brock Purdy out of pocket, and Brock Purdy out of pocket is not trustworthy. And you can quote me on that. Watch their last game. Or better yet, watch them against the Ravens. That's a good one because they got destroyed. They got exposed, and everyone's going to expose those same elements that the Ravens did. Their take playing them, watching their this is the key detail that I always watch on a team to tell what's going to happen offensively. Watch the O-line. The O-line is the foundation of your offense, and to have 3 people go out injured with legs or a shoulder injury, something like that, it shows that you have a veteran offense that is getting too old and they're getting injured, and they put rookies in. Those rookies were not ready, and I don't think they're still ready at all, even though they've had a week to recoup here and come back together and do rehab and everything. They're going to have to rely on getting the ball out of pocket as fast as possible. I think they're going to be passing heavy next week. And we already know Jordan Love's going to come out slinging the ball downfield as hard as possible. He's going to try to look like the ghost of Aaron Rodgers. So,
oh God, that gave me chills.
all I got to say is that I think it's going to be closer than what people think it is.
I think it'll be a lot closer.
Watching how they're bringing together the Green Bay Packers, I don't think they make it past the NFC Championship. No. But I think this is a good chance to see that team was undermined the entire season, and people thought they wouldn't make it that far. So next week, I think I'll take Green Bay.
Okay. We got
and I don't like
Green
Bay, but I think I take
the 49ers. We got Detroit winning, and tonight we'll determine who they play between Philly and Tampa. Obviously, I think Tampa. Lions steamroll Tampa, honestly, if they play. Well, I mean, they're probably going to play as long as Tampa. I think Detroit steamrolls both these teams, so I think we're going to see Detroit in the championship game. And I think Detroit beats San Fran easier than Detroit would beat Green Bay. So I think they need San Fran to win. I think,
They
bro,
they already beat San Fran though? They beat San Fran earlier in
yeah.
the year, if I'm
No, yeah, I'm
correct,
saying
when they were healthy.
I think Detroit like beat San Fran. Like I think Green Bay would give Detroit more fits if Green Bay made it to the
No, they didn't.
championship
Never mind.
game.
I lied. It was 41-33. It came to a last second win. I
This must
remember
be a
this
top
because
1% podcast. This is the top number 1% podcast on YouTube on all platforms.
no way he popped in finally. It
Shout out,
took him long
Chris.
enough. We love you, Chris.
Um, yeah, I think Detroit beats whoever they have to play, being Tampa or Philly. It's gonna be a really good game. Next, we have we'll head over to the AFC. We got Baltimore waiting to see who they play tonight. If Pittsburgh wins, they'll play Pittsburgh. If Pittsburgh loses, they'll play the Texans. I think God, I need them to beat the Texans. I mean, the Texans are just so good on all sides of the ball. The Ravens are so good on all sides of the ball. I think the Ravens have a better offense. I don't know if the Texans are going to be able to contain Lamar Jackson. I think they will make him run more. That's the thing. Lamar going to run. I mean, he's
Lamar
been
is gonna run.
he's been passing a lot lately, which we really love to see, but I think that's making people forget you're not touching him if you let him get out of the pocket. Um, I think that'll be a super interesting game. So I don't know. Who would you take? Would you take Baltimore or would you take Houston?
Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going to take Baltimore.
I'm gonna take Baltimore. That is a cold defense. That's a cold offense. That offense, they're letting Lamar Jackson for the first time in his career be a pocket quarterback. I mean, he can get out of the pocket. We
I
know
said
he
at the
can.
beginning of the year, I said if he elevates his game and we see MVP Lamar again, but he learns how to sit in the pocket and be patient and throw passes, I mean, the ceiling is there's not a ceiling. The sky's the limit. I think he'll do really great this year and well, this round against the Texans. I think he'll beat them. After that, we're gonna have KC and Buffalo. I'm counting the Steelers out, guys. Like I mean, I guess anything's possible, but I'm counting the Steelers out. So we're probably gonna get KC Buffalo. I know KC's looked bad. Buffalo plays down to their opponents. You can't play down to Patrick Mahomes. I don't know if they can play up to Patrick Mahomes, I guess.
This will be their how many times in a row?
Playing in playoffs?
Yeah, like against each other. I think it's the last 4 years, right?
I don't know. They always give
This will
good
be the
games
fourth
away.
time. So if they lose this time,
I don't think they played last year. I think the Bills got bounced by the Dolphins or something.
no,
No, they
the
got
Dolphins
bounced by
got
the
put out last
Bengals. They
year.
got beat by the Bengals.
Yeah, okay. So
But
it's
all
three
four
times. This
games
will be
have
the
been like
third.
3-point games or something.
Yeah. And do you remember the infamous 13 seconds?
Yeah, I'm never going against Patrick Mahomes. So
So
give me
I
Kermit the
would like
Frog.
I would like to see the Bills win that
I
game.
wouldn't. I hate Josh. I don't know why. I just hate Josh
You
Allen.
you hate Josh Allen, but I mean,
I don't know why.
he's pretty consistent. I don't think he's the bad part of
Yeah,
that
he's
team.
pretty consistently turning the ball over. You're correct.
To be fair, when you are the most like when he has the highest what is it attempts rating
Yeah,
for the league right now,
you're
he's
gonna
the
turn the
highest in
ball
passing
over.
attempts. You're going to turn the ball over. I mean, it happens every time. And like I brought this up, I've been super statistical. Like I will follow the stats because the numbers tell the story. And I can tell you right now, Josh Allen is not the bad part of that team.
No,
I
definitely not.
I think who's their OC?
Oh dear, they fired him. I don't know who it
Yeah,
is now. They fired him at the beginning of the year. That's why they've looked
okay.
better. They fired their offensive
They have
coordinator.
looked a lot better. I
Yeah.
think they've let Josh Allen be a little bit more free as to what he
Well,
needs to do. They
I
put him in
think
more of an option situation.
I think what's making Josh Allen look better is that run game finally going. So you get the run game going, it gives the quarterback more more room to, like, I guess, run his plays, make his reads, because you're having to worry about the run finally. I mean, they got Cook, who can receive out of the backfield too. So it's like we got to make sure we cover everything. We got to watch
Yeah.
the run. We have to watch the screen pass. We have to watch the swing play. We got to watch downfield. We have to
And
make sure Josh
as
Allen
much
doesn't get out of the
as
pocket and run
much
the ball.
drama as James or not James Cook, Stephon Diggs causes,
Oh yeah, I mean,
he's still a key
he'll
player.
still catch a 60-yard touchdown pass. So
And for him to want to quit the team and like when it comes to a playoff situation, I feel like Stephon will put aside the beef. Now, if they lose this year, Stephon's probably either A, going to retire and just force them to get him
he's not
out, or B,
retiring. He's going to the Cowboys. They're going to trade him or release him.
that's what I'm saying. Like it'll be a failed trade request, and he'll retire, force them to get out, and then he'll free agency back to his way in.
Yes.
But there's a couple ways that he's gonna try to go at it, and I'm sure I think he's talked about it too. But I see Casey losing.
Here, here
Almost the entire Bills is healthy except for Gabriel Davis.
here's my thinking on it. The Chiefs have the number 2 pass defense in the NFL. They have really good rushing defense. They what this game's going to come down to, it's always a close game. What quarterback's going to make the most mistakes? And Josh Allen has proven he's going to make the most mistakes. That like I mean, it's because they throw so much, but in a playoff game, those mistakes hurt a lot more than in a regular season game. And I just don't
Yeah.
think Mahomes is going to make those mistakes like that. So you're going Bills, I'm going Chiefs. And that is, I mean, that wraps up our wild card and our divisional round predictions. Probably hit some UFC 297 real quick. Let's look at this card. We got this coming up next week.
Ba 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 ba. Sean Strickland will fucking win.
Yeah, we got Sean Strickland and Driscus Duplessis tonight. Really bad blood right there. Not tonight, Saturday. Really
Saturday.
bad blood right there. Going to be real interesting. We're going to start from the bottom of the card to the top. We have Arnold Allen and Mosver Evliov. Guys, I'm going to butcher these Russian names. I'm sorry. It's
You want me to put my you want me to
one,
try to
I'm
go at it?
dyslexic, so I can barely read normal.
Oh, I
But
got
when
you.
you start throwing the V's in it, it's just not good. It's not good. Arnold
You do,
Allen is a dog.
you do all
Mosvar
the reading for the cards all the time. I got you.
Mosvar is 17 and 0. I
Are you
wonder
looking at the prelims?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is main
No,
card. I'm gonna
that's main card.
yeah, I'm not gonna. The one prelim worth talking about though, we got Brad Katona. He did win Ultimate Fighter. That'll be a good fight. He is out of Conor McGregor's camp, so that'll be interesting. I wonder if he'll be juiced up too.
Oh, you know he's gonna be juiced up.
I really I don't want to call this fight because I need to look at the stats of Mosvar, but yeah.
So we
I'd probably like
had
Arnold Allen just off name though. Arnold Allen's a dog.
I don't remember what Arnold Allen specialized in. Is he good ground game or is he a stand up?
No, he's a stand up.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to be wrong. I think Arnold Allen will take that one because Mosvar 17 and 0 hasn't fought any notable like I mean Arnold Allen he's ranked but he's not like super high up in featherweight if I'm correct.
Probably like 14 or something.
Yeah, so I mean he's at that threshold of being into the Mosvar's got to fight into a top 15 fighter there, and I think
Oh,
Arnold
yeah.
Allen.
Joke's on me, guys. Arnold Allen is ranked number 3.
Oh, okay, so I think
Mosvar is
Arnold
ranked
Allen takes
number
that.
9. I feel like I've seen him fight before if he's ranked number 9.
You have. It was not the last fight night, but I think he fought the fight night before. So he's a dog. Like Mosvar's a good fighter, but I don't think he takes Allen. because I think Masvar likes to bring stuff to the ground. He hasn't had to fight anybody that doesn't want to
And
go to the ground.
Masvar, he's on a 17 fight win streak, 3 wins by knockout, 4 wins by submission. So pretty well rounded guy. We got Arnold Allen, seven wins by knockout, 4 wins by submission, 1 first round finish. I like when they put guys like this together. Arnold Allen is coming off a decision loss to Max Holloway in April. Yeah, I like putting guys like this together. They're both well rounded, really good MMA fighters. They're good on the ground. They're good stand up. This will be a really good fight. Like
And then we have a pretty
a
decent
decision win
middleweight
to
fight
Max
too.
Holloway. I mean, 3 rounds with Max Holloway is hell. So
We got a pretty decent middleweight fight here. We got Chris Curtis and Marc
Chris
Andre
Curtis, I'm a
Barriault.
big Chris Curtis fan. He always brings a good fight. Andre Baralt. Some of these
Barriault.
guys, I mean, I know I've seen them fight. I just can't remember a lot of them. Barriault, 10 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission, 6 first-round finishes. My God. So this one's gonna be a banger off rip, just looking at his stats. We got Curtis Blades, a seasoned UFC vet.
Dang.
17 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission, 7 first-round
Let me
finishes.
mention
These
this
guys are
stat
gonna be
real
out there
quick.
throwing it.
Marc Andre Barriault. Let's just compare the age, height, and everything. Okay, so Chris Curtis, 36, 5'8", 185. Reach is 75.5. And then we have 33 years old for Marc Andre Barriault, 6'1", 185, 74-inch reach.
God.
Yes, ma'am.
Um,
Yeah.
Masvar is favored. Curtis is favored in those 2 fights. Next fight, we got
I don't know where it
13th
is.
ranked Neil Magny against Mike Malott. I've seen Mike Malott fight. I remember him. We got a 6-fight win streak for Malott, 4 wins by knockout, 6 wins by submission. So yet another versed, well-rounded MMA fighter against Neil Magny, another really good, well-rounded fighter. 7 wins by knockout, 4 wins by submission.
Yeah,
I mean, this
Magny's a vet,
card,
dude.
it might not have huge names on it. Well, huge to casual
But
fans, but these are
it's
some really
solid
good
names
fighters.
though.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 ranked fighters the first 3 fights. And one guy will probably be ranked if he wins. Marlott will also be ranked. So like 2, 4, 6 potential ranked fighters. Neil Magny's a dog though, so it's going to be interesting.
Now, I like Neil Magny in that fight. I mean,
Yeah, me too.
he's a vet. He's
Yeah.
well-rounded as a fighter. He really kind of does a little bit of everything. He's comparable to what Izzy does, the whole style bending thing where he mixes in a lot of different types of fighting styles. I like it. And he's good. He's just a vet, and I think Mike Malott's fighting up here. He's fighting for a spot against him, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's Neil Magny's rank right now?
3.
Yeah,
My bad,
3.
13. My bad, 13. 13.
13? What's Mike Malott?
He's unranked, so if he wins this,
Unranked.
he'll be in the top 15.
So I mean, I like Neil Magny in this fight. I think he's gonna take it. I mean, Mike Malott's probably still got a little bit more developing because he's fairly young, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he's
I
32.
mean, is he? Let me look. He looks young.
Yeah, he's 32.
Oh, baby face.
He does look really young. But let's just point this stat out real quick, okay? The height difference is not that much. It's a 1-inch difference. So 6'2" to 6'1". Magny has him.
Neil Magny
The
wants to be
big difference
21
here is a
Savage so bad.
7-inch reach difference. A
God.
7-inch reach difference.
That's got to be for Magny. His arms look long as hell.
Magny is 80 inches in reach at 6'2".
Oh my, 6'2".
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mike Malott is a normal human being at 6'1", 73 inches in reach, and so that's why I think I always pay attention to the reach. I pay attention to the reach with
6'2"
these
seems
fighters
so tall to me for
because I used
welterweight.
to do boxing and stuff. So you got to remember, like, that's what I paid attention to is their reach, and so I like it. I like it. Magny, solid fighter, the Haitian sensation, dude. He's gonna take it.
Next, we have Raquel Pennington and Myra Bueno Silva, two really good fighters. These are another two good MMA fighters.
I'm not gonna act like I'm familiar with the
Um,
women fighters. I mean, I'm familiar with some, but like
I mean,
the two Chinese fighters you mentioned, those are dogs. But
yeah,
like that's
Weili and Yan. They're
yeah, that's next. That's way down in another card.
that might be
But
that's gonna be a really good fight.
that's gonna be a firefight. But those are like I only know just a couple of the women fighters. I really haven't paid
Yeah.
too much attention, and that's not to be a
It's just because
not a
it's just because
cultural
the
or
divisions are
gender bias. I just
smaller.
don't know.
So like the women's divisions are smaller, right? Like less
I just
depth.
watch
So
more
they get
UFC
ranked
that
faster.
includes.
Ooh, Ariel Hawani breaking news. Let's see what this is. Oh my god. All right, anyways. Bueno Silva, 1 win by knockout, 8 wins by submission, 7 first round finishes. That means 7 potential first round submissions. That's ridiculous. I think Pennington's a more versed, like stand up and on the ground fighter. I could be wrong. 5 win streak, 1 by knockout, 4 by submission. So real both are Brazilian. I'm assuming Pennington is Brazilian.
I don't think so.
So really good Brazilian jiu-jitsu out there. I mean, Silva looks massive in this picture. I don't know the difference in the height and reach and stuff like that.
Raquel
But
Pennington is American.
oh, nice. Well, they're both really good at jiu-jitsu. So
And then Silva, I believe, is actually she's Brazilian. So
I could have just looked at the flags under the names. So there we go. Last but not least, on 197, we got Sean Strickland against Driscus Duplessis. Sean Strickland is coming out to lay the boom. We've already seen him beat his ass once in the stands.
What?
He drank a beer.
What?
He drank another beer. He knocked out Duplessis. I think my whole favorite thing about that whole engagement was Sean Strickland just smiling the whole time. He looks at I forget whose kids it was. He was like, "Can you move over real quick?" Then proceeds to jump over the barrier and beat Duplessis. Now,
what's the clip of that guy jumping over the thing for the judge?
That's
Strickland.
Yeah.
That's Strickland.
When
I saw that, I just gave it a quick little.
I bet against Sean Strickland in the Izzy fight. I'm still betting against him in the Duplessis fight. I'm not gonna lie.
I remember watching your face change when that happened. Like we were so hyped.
We were
Izzy. We were
yeah.
doing the Izzy chants and everything at the bar, and then we were just like, freaking out and everything. It was great.
Duplessis. I'm gonna start with Sean Strickland stats. 11 wins by knockout. 4 wins by submission, 9 first round finishes. He has been knocked out a few fights ago, but let's be so freaking serious right now. It was by a demon. So he got knocked out by Alex Pereira. Strickland's a dog. Strickland does that good Philly shell boxing, and it just works for him. He has a decent chin. Duplessis just looks like a freaking specimen. This man is 8-0 win streak, on an 8-fight win streak, 9 wins by knockout, 10 wins by submission.
I just got to say this. Duplessis does come from a very fighter-heavy area, South Africa. They have a lot of dogs when it comes to MMA.
Yeah.
But Sean Strickland is literally the embodiment of CTE, and he taps into his inner chakra and hits that power. Is like, what did Antonio Brown do? He just turned into a whole different human being when he hits that. It's like a second personality. You got the dude that's stupid that wears the Trump shirts.
Like, it kills me, that picture of Sean Strickland screaming at Izzy mid-fight. I'm like, that's just all like the trauma coming out, bro. That is all the trauma.
Oh my god.
Did you see him on that Theo Vaughn podcast? It almost made me want to cry. I was like,
it's hilarious, dude.
People deal with some shit that you don't know they deal with. Sean Strickland's a dog. He's the favorite. Look, I'm going Duplessis, guys. I am going Duplessis from an analyst like perspective, but boy, Sean, am I rocking with you from a fight fan standpoint? I think you have the potential to do it. You're a dog. I hope you go out there and knock his ass out. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. We all know. We all know what's his name that just got beat last card. What's his name, bro? We
I know you're not
wanted him
talking.
to win.
Fuck.
I'm tripping. He fought Leon Edwards. He fought Leon Edwards. Oh my god.
I can't think of it either. We're going to the 296 card.
Yeah.
296. UFC 296. Here we go.
I'm not gonna think about it.
Covington.
Yeah, Covington.
He was the final piece of the gauntlet.
Covington is he puts on a show, right? That's his personality. You can tell that's a show. I guarantee
He tries to act like
Covington.
McGregor
They have said Covington outside the UFC is the nicest person they've ever met. Sean Strickland, I feel like what you see in his interviews is what you get. This man, I promise on my life, owns nothing but white t-shirts and jeans and that little clip thing he has.
No, he has that Trump. He has the Trump 2024 shirt he likes to wear during interviews too.
Yeah,
he has one of those.
I think that's the two shirts he owns. I think he owns that one shirt and then a whole. Have you seen his apartment? He lives in like a 1-bedroom apartment with like a couch.
The B movie clip. It's like black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow.
Yeah,
black, ooh.
Pretty much.
It's like that. I mean, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
I think he's a
quite
psycho.
literally the people's champ.
He is the people's champ, but that dude is literally like
he's a demon.
Like I said, the embodiment of
if
CTE.
they came out and said Sean Strickland is a serial killer,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'd be like, oh, that just makes so much sense now.
No wonder he's a good fighter.
Go him.
I wonder who he has to kill as a serial killer, dude. Yeah. Who's fighting that guy?
It's crazy. Yeah. But I think that is going to wrap up today's Any Given Monday podcast. I appreciate everybody stopping by, everybody that stayed in here, everybody that commented. Let's get the claps going on the Discord. Yay!
I got you. Yay!
I appreciate all of y'all coming in. I appreciate Nate being here. We are going to be live again next Monday at noon. Y'all like, comment, follow, subscribe, TikTok, Instagram.
Tune into the Discord as well. We have a couple locks in for today.
Yes,
so
we are going to be posting our locks in Discord. If you don't have the Discord link, get with one of us. If you have our number, get with hit the DM. Can you even message people on YouTube? Message us on TikTok. It's Any Given Monday on all platforms. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. I can't wait to watch some football. We will catch y'all next Monday.